Hey girls, welcome to the second video lesson of the Instagram Academy. I want to talk about aesthetics really quick, even though I know that I have been talking about that like the whole time, but I just want to make sure that everyone grasps aesthetics and making sure that your feed looks fantastic. Make sure that you have a pretty page. Make sure that things are really well thought out, okay? You do not have to have professional equipment, you don't have to have anything special, but make sure that there is so much thought put into your posts and your pictures, and don't post generic like product pictures of your company. Sometimes I see people posting like generic product pictures or generic just photos, and make your own or take your own. This is the best way, and really think about it, stage it, make sure it's, you know, in the daytime in good lighting. So important. So if you I'm going to talk about this a little bit later, but I know that like posting every piece of your life is super important to get people to get to know you, right? So this happens in stories. You guys can do this in stories all you want, and it doesn't have to look like a magazine cover, but technically your Instagram should look like a magazine cover, okay? So be very thoughtful about the photos that you post. Just because you take a picture and put a filter on it is not going to make that picture worthy of Instagram, okay? So put a lot of thought into it, a lot more thought. One thing that is certain is that white quotes or white backgrounds with black quotes is what's gonna get the most engagement. I'm gonna repeat this a million times, but the best times to post are 11 p.m. or 11 a.m. Central and 8 p.m. Central. So yeah, 11 and 8 Central Time. And then Monday or Sunday through Thursday. So that's gonna be the times that you're going to see the most engagement. You can just set an alarm or set it up in Planly. I'm gonna keep repeating that because those are the best times. Friday and Saturday, you'll notice that engagement is down. So make sure you're posting pretty things, and if you want to post in between some white, the white on black or black on white, that is gonna be where you're gonna get the most engagement. Make sure that you have your profile open so that other people who aren't currently following you can see what you're all about and follow you. And then to the aesthetics thing, this is like one huge secret, and it took me probably too long to figure this out. I would go to certain pages and I would be like, oh my God, this normal person has like the most beautiful Instagram feed, right? Okay. And I'm just like, how do they make their life look like that? So the secret is preset filters, okay? You guys can find these. You can search on Instagram, you could. They're super expensive, I've noticed. The best place that I have found them is Etsy. Super cheap. You can find them on there. It'll help theme out your page. You can get gold ones or whiter ones or some that pop blues, some that pop greens. There is an abundance of preset filters, and these are like absolutely necessary because there are filters everywhere, but that doesn't mean that they're good filters. These ones are life-changing to photos. So you'll have to download either the Etsy app or just like download the presets from Etsy, and you'll have to have Lightroom to do it. Generally when you buy them, it comes with instructions on how to do it. If you need help troubleshooting that, you can go ahead and send me an email and I will help you to troubleshoot the preset filters, but I'm telling you, they're game changing. Let's see. Okay, so let's talk about stories for a minute. So stories, when you go into Instagram, it's the top left, you can add photos. Stories are really important. People love to watch stories. So you can have this like beautiful page that isn't so in your face, with a ton of posts and just like all this craziness, and it can just be a really beautiful page that kind of represents what you're about. And then in your stories, you're gonna wanna like show your life. You can show your meal that you had. You can show your coffee that you had. You can, you know, do little videos if you're in like a network marketing company, or if you're in any other business. Take video of you using the product and put it in your stories. Story highlights are really cool too. If you go to someone who has a big following and they have a big Instagram page, you're gonna notice they have highlights. So this is another thing that you'll want to make sure that it looks pretty. So you can make highlight cover photos, so they're all like really super pretty, and you can save every single thing you ever put into a story under a certain category in your highlights. So people can come to your page and they'll see that you have these like story highlights, and they'll want to look and click through and see what you're all about. Some of the best pages, you guys, have like the coolest stuff in their stories. So if you're in a company, you could do like an unboxing video of your kit. You can do just actual written stories of success stories of in your company. It's like the sky's the limit, and you can be super creative. There's different like options you can do. Like you can add pretty like little GIFs or GIFs, whatever you want to call them, and pretty text, and you can really do great thought out stories. And this is what I would focus a lot of your time on. Try to do a story every day if you can, and make sure to save them into your highlights. Let's see. Oh, and the other thing you can do, which is really cool and it helps getting exposure, is you can share other people's posts into your stories. So what I often do is I see someone that posted like a really cute quote or something really cute, and you go down to the right, there's a little arrow, and you click on the arrow and it'll say share to, and you share to your story, and it tags them. And you can add writing or do whatever you want, but that will help get your reach of your stories out. You can also do hashtags in stories. So I recommend doing this so much because it'll help your profile get so many more views than it did before. So you can tag other accounts, or you can hashtag. And so like if you're, let's say you're like, you sell makeup, I don't know. And so you would use a makeup hashtag. So when people search the makeup hashtag, they're gonna search the makeup hashtag, and then they'll see up in the left-hand corner a story that a random person posted. So this is a great way to gain more following and to get people onto your page that normally wouldn't be on your page. And so the very last thing that I'm gonna talk about with that is just be as authentically you as you can. I do really suggest doing videos in there as much as you can. You can just do like a quick selfie video. People are loving the selfie videos. I recommend that to all of my clients, and I do that for everyone who I do virtual assistant for. Just like personal videos of themselves. People love watching that. So there is that, and that is basically all I have to talk about this week. I'm doing Instagram audits, so make sure to get me your Instagram page and we can chat about your Instagram. I want to help you guys make sure you have beautiful pages and lots of success on Instagram. Bye.